5, the Spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
What this is all about is the true life of the dead. That the Israelites are coming back to rule the future kingdom on this planet Earth. The Israelites was chased out of the land of Canaan many years ago, according to this Bible, by the Greeks and the Romans. And they set up many churches and synagogues trying to beat us, while we went into a negative setting of the Greeks and Romans to find out about the other side of what the Most High is showing us. He's showing us before we can bring the kingdom to educate us to the negative and the positive. Once we learn the negative, we will know how to set up the positive, which is righteous on this planet Earth. And that's what this book is all about.
Great men with great ideals can be separated.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wachaha Kodash, Babakusha, 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 Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, which means please, please, please. You know what I mean? Shabbat HaRuach Kodash, the Holy Spirit, to do this video. You know what I mean? Hopefully to build up who stumbles upon it, build up their faith. Right? Kal Halal, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kal Kodash, double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who watch over our souls. Shalom to the Yakim worldwide, that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kal Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Stay strong and stay mighty. So I am the brother, the disciple Koshab Banyami from the branch in Great Millstone, Barbados. This could be like a transit route. Not really get covered scriptures. I ain't sure, but you know, basically, Apostle Gabar always say, y'all don't know what y'all involved in, right? They have been arrested, went to jail. That's right. They received persecution in 2001, I think it is. I can't remember when it was. But yeah, I never went jail. You know what I mean? So I don't know how that setting is like. I went court, but not for nothing. But the magnitude that will come if I hear. You see? Watching a lot of videos recently of these court cases, and you know when people commit murder, theft, etc. when they get in court, you know what I mean? They get in jail. But watching some jail videos. So you know, with Donald Trump now calling for the death penalty and persecution for the rise, you know, as you know, Satan gonna come in. You know, Satan gonna come in. So he said, well, we never in jail. You never in jail. You know, how about you? You know what I mean? So yeah, I never in jail. So how will I fear? I mean, tell this video that, right? I never went to jail, so how will I fear? You know, they got brothers that was in that system already. You know what I mean? That know the ins and outs about it. But for brothers that was never in our system, you know what I mean? You know, fear. You know how we like fear, you know what I mean? The precept in the book of Matthew 10, I brought it up earlier. The Lord said he will be with us. When we go before the counselors, you know what I mean? Against governors, because we came before the top man, the elites, you know what I mean? It's right. We ain't getting before ordinary men, ordinary women. We getting at the higher ups, man. It's right. And there are a lot of our people that are on their side, and they're gonna spread lies. They're going to say he's preaching here. They already said that. They already said about Yahweh Shai. He said he can tear on this temple. You know what I mean? This man said he can tear on the temple. You know what I mean? So, you know, all these things getting the scripture says, if they have persecuted me, they will persecute you also. Right? If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So they're not keeping our sayings. Hence why they brought us before governors and kings, you know what I mean, etc. But the account in Acts just come to my mind there when the Apostle Paul and the disciples was thrown in prison. It's right? What happened after that? There was an earthquake, and the shackles came off. It's right? The angel of the Lord, because the guard was sleeping, the angel of the Lord came in the prison and freed the disciples. It's right? And tell them go up there and preach. It's right? And then there was another account where the disciples were beaten. They went before the councils, right? And they were beaten. And the man was happy. It's right? That they suffered shame for his name. It's right? So we can go through something very similar. It's right? But like I did the video earlier, Marturion, Strong G144, Martus, sorry, right? As you know, the Lord deals with numerology, and 144 is a very high, to me that's the highest spiritual number out, 144, because that represents the governing body. Revelation 7 verse 1 on down, till we have seen the servants of our God in their foreheads, and they will seal 144,000. Is that? Yeah, you know, so when the persecution comes, the Lord done got it set out who can go to jail, who could be fleeing, who would be martyrs, you know what I mean, etc. Is that? But in every and any circumstance, we have to continue trusting in the Lord. When Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers, it was a very trying time for Joseph. Is right? Why did my brothers betray me? And the scriptures say that we would be betrayed by brothers, by King Fool, etc. So he was sold into slavery, and he was all upset. Like, why my brothers sent me to slavery? My brothers. But you see, it was all for the glorification of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai first and foremost, but also it was a strategic move by the Lord, because the famine in the land. But after that, Joseph was raised up in Egypt, right? But then Pharaoh's wife lied on him, so he was in jail. He was thrown in jail. Joseph was thrown in jail a second time, because the first time he was in slavery, Salakia. The first time he was in slavery, right? But the second time that he was thrown in jail, right? And Joseph was always praying. He was always praying. It's right? He was always praying, and eventually he was delivered, the cupbearer, right? When Pharaoh had a dream, and no magician on the Pharaoh kingdom could not break on the dream. The cupbearer reminded Pharaoh that there's a man you got in prison who can interpret your dream, because he interpreted my dream. And then he was delivered. So, you know, in any circumstance that we find ourselves in, we can be good. You see? We can be good. You see? So, like I said, never been in jail. You know, that can be hard pounding for me. If I, you know what I mean? If I allotted, if that's my lot. I know how that system is. I can only go on brothers' testimonies, etc. But to actually experience it, you see? To actually experience it is another thing. You know what I mean? To actually experience it is another thing. If we suffer with him, we should also be glorified together. So it's the same thing the Lord went through. These men will have to go through. Right? The scripture says, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. And the scripture says what? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So, and then Yahushua also said in the book of 1 John, be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. So if he has overcome the world, and the scripture says greater is he that is in you, greater is Yahushua that is in us than he that is in the world. Right? So if Yahushua is in us, then we can also conquer the world. That's 1 John the 5th chapter. Who is he that overcometh the world? Right? He that believeth on the name of Yahushua Mashiach. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. You see? So that way we should say, Lord, increase our faith. Because these trying times coming, boy. You see? Being faced with jail time, being faced with death. That ain't a light thing, brother. That's a serious fucking thing, big man. That way the scripture says, count the cost. Whether you have sufficient to finish. Count the cost, brother. Count the cost, big man. This thing is very deadly serious. It's in a fucking joke, bro. We don't understand that we're not in the gates of the nobles. We're not shaking the hand. We're not telling them that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, that the Lord coming back, you Edomites going into slavery. You know what I mean? That we are the children of Israel. We don't understand all of that. The scripture says in Wisdom of Solomon, let us try him with despiteful minds. That's roughly quoting it, right? They can put us in jail, and some brothers may be tortured, right? Because they want to see if his God is true. You see? Like I said, it was never in our setting, as in jail boys. You know what I mean? And what these heathens imagining, you see, what they want to do to the Lord's men. Because remember, look, the moving in stages, right? They're setting this law, they're setting that law, and now the one now is the banning the Bible, right? The Bible is anti-Semitic, but then when they burn the Bibles, right? They burn some Bible they burn Bibles in some state here a couple of weeks ago, a truckload of Bibles. But what gonna happen when the congregation grows? What gonna happen? That's when they're gonna persecute the woman Israel. Revelation 12 verse 17. You see? Because they're thinking that, okay, we burn the Bibles, that can be over. Nah, the horse done out the stable. And it can only make the ministry grow. So then what Esau can do? He's gonna be like a madman spirit now. He's gonna come after those that fear the Lord. Right? Some will be thrown in prison, some will be concentration camp. Hey, concentration camp. You know what I mean? They will feed you with things offered unto idols, force feeding you with beer can. You know what I mean? The time of Jacob's trouble. You see? But remember, I did the video, right? Through all of that, nothing can separate us from Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, big man. Nothing cannot separate us from the love that Yahweh Shai has for us through his father Yahweh, brother. Nothing. So, you know that saying that I gotta remember? Really resonate upon it. Sit down and resonate on it. You see? When you go through your daily travels and you being delivered from XYZ, or you keep seeing spiritual numbers all the time, and you know what I mean? Like, you gotta consider that Yahweh Shai is there with you. When you're on the highways, you know what I mean? You gotta consider these things. That Yahweh Shai is there. You see? It's good to see is none that put their trust in him shall be confounded. You see? But remember these things, brother. So yeah, persecution coming. Brothers that never went jail, probably nervous, like what fuck, you know what I mean? Like what do you so? You know what I mean? Cause we entering Esau's domain, you know what I mean? We entering Esau's domain. That's where he thrives, right? That's where he thrives, right? Put you in the cell with a known murderer or faggot. You know what I mean? Or you gotta throw the witnesses that witnessing against you. That overwhelming response might be, when you think about it, it might be overbearing. You might think too much of it, and lose swoop on one Trinity told. But nah, but you done sign a contract. You done sign a contract. Cut the cost, brother. Whether you have sufficient to bear it. You see? So I just want to get one precept here. Now that I coming to stop here. Right? Yeah, so I just want to get one precept there. Right now they come to stop here right now. See? And that's in the book of Psalms, right? So lock here. Come on, man. Psalms 116 and verse 3. The sorrows of death compass me, and the pains of hell got hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. See? It is, it says here, thanksgiving for deliverance from death. Is that? To read that again, Psalms 116 verse 3. The sorrows of death compass me. Yeah, boy, surrounding us in every avenue you look around, man. Yeah? We gotta be some special people for this kind of threat, huh? And the pains of hell, hell is not a place where you burn forever, you see? And the pains of hell got hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow, right? The pains of death. Studying death, you know what I mean? Studying the pain of it. You know what I mean? The disciples were who it was, somebody was sawed in half. Shot with a javelin, I think it was. Stephen was stoned. The Apostle Paul was crucified upside down. Whoa, is that? Psalms 18 verse 4. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. You really think, brother? You know what I mean? Because the flesh be like, yo, Esau got this, he got that. You know what I mean? He powerful, boy. He's just a mere worm. That's in Isaiah. Fear not thou worm, Jacob. Is right? He's just a mere worm, be. You know what I mean? And be not dismayed, for I will help thee. So these words we gotta remember. The milk is what we gotta remember, yes, right? Psalm 80 verse 5. The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, and cried unto my power. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even unto his ears. See that? So you log in here. He will send an angel to minister unto you. However it's supposed to work out, it will work out. But the point is, the Lord is going to be there. Is right? That's why I will not be afraid. That's Psalm 91. Is right? Psalms 88 verse 6. Thou hast laid me in the lowest pit, in darkness in the deeps. Thy wrath lieth hard upon me, and thou hast afflicted me with all thy waves. Selah, God. John, Selah, a minute. Jonah 2 verse. Selah, a minute. Yeah, Jonah chapter 2 verse 2. And I said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. For thou hast cast me into the deep. So, hey, hey, the scripture said it pleased the Lord to bruise him. So, yeah, boy, we definitely gotta go to that straight gate. In the midst of the seas and the floods compassed me about, all thy billows and thy waves passed over me. Whoa. I think I can close there, man. Is that? Yeah, man, I can close there. The point is, the Lord can deliver his elect for regardless of all situations. So, you know, I wonder if I put in not be afraid. How much time does this come out in the Blue Letter Bible? Right? Because Esau can come down with hard, boy. Yo, Esau can pull out all these stops. Is right? The media, he got the media, and he got majority of these people's minds already. Is right? Deuteronomy 7 and 18, thou shalt not be afraid of them, but shall well remember what the Lord thy power did unto Pharaoh and unto all Egypt. So we got to put catching minds back to when the Lord delivered us from the hands of Pharaoh. The miraculous things he did. So some way, shape, form, or fashion, he can do it again. Right? Psalms 3 verse 6, I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Khan. Yeah? So yeah, Khan, Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So yeah, they're gonna come. You be in jail. Hey, you might get jail and win souls in jail, B. Who knows? It's right? Yeah, B. Nothing is impossible with Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I mean? Psalms 56 verse 11, in God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do unto me. You see? Psalms 112:7. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Verse 8. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he see his desire upon his enemies. You see? Isaiah 12:2. Behold, power is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. So much chapters in here with dog being afraid, you know what I mean? Is that? Yeah, man, so I can close, man. I didn't want this to be so long. I just was meditating upon it, you know what I mean? I just meditating upon it, never went in jail. You know, it never was bring before counselors of that magnitude that, you know, you're about to face. Is that? So, you see, they want to bring that dope, you know what I mean? Psalms 3:7. Arise, O Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, save me, O my power, for thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. So, confidence is what we gotta have, you know what I mean? And trust in the Lord, regardless, you know what I mean? Regardless of the circumstance. But it's good to say is, for whether we live unto the Lord. Whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's. So, Kahalal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wachar Kodash. And double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakin worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wachar Kodash. Shalom, man. Shalom.